finish this lunch. Binned most of it. It did not work. 91p for a small slice of doughy undercooked ginger cake and a sad chocolate Smartie cookie. Can we improve in this department? Absolutely appalling. Actually. Having to leave the building for one's morning coffee because there's only one person manning the coffee bar. It's no wonder I usually just pop into Starbucks or Pret on the way in. Less hassle and decent croissants and brekkie things. Yours, GGXX. Well, another rancid lunch in the canteen. Where did you get that recipe for salmon falafel? It was dry, flavorless. The mouth-puckering accompanying sauce was an assault on the palate. Why not have falafel proper with pita bread, salad, and hummus? I must go now and get something approaching decent. Maybe a ham and cheese toasty. This just goes on and on. Okay.
It's wondering if you've got any work done for you.
That's this one. Jesus.
That's a moot question.
No, I'm not getting poignant here, emotional.
This looks like a poem.
But I do remember the first day I was on the Observer, Lisa O'Kelly, I was a commissioning editor at the time. She just asked me, well, Gordon, have you ever worked on a newspaper before? And I said, no, but I edited a punk fanzine when I was 18. And she just looked at me like, oh. And that was that. I'd like to finish off my presentation with a few poems because a lot of people have poems.
We don't publish poems.
Because a lot of you have been begging for it. This is a poem I wrote many years ago to all ye boring Englishmen. Poem for all ye boring Englishmen. In a cold and wireless bed, I see the writhing on the wall, as I lay begging for encouragement on a right angle. He lies there in limbo, in a state of the obvious, and his words hang on top of us like rancid sausage batter waiting for a better hot dog wiener. Even his smoke signals needed subtitles. His dialogue made me die a lot. Where there is life, there's hope for the beguiled. It's something you can either live with or die for, if you can be buggered to stick it out. Better yet, leave them with their own so they can bore themselves to death, the bland leaving the bland. Saying that, I just gave some scuzzy our schnoz drop a nipple grind along the south bank, so I guess they're not so bad. You look confused. I know what I'm saying. I just don't know what it means. And as far as my talent goes, and it goes pretty far, dearie, I think some of my grand themes and barely half-awake dreams have been hopelessly naive. But who am I to criticize what tangible evidence exists of an original gesture, a highline whisper, movement, formation, sin? When the denial of its demon seed puts patience to wasted lives and devil-gate drives.
So come alive.
But I say give overcooked meat a miss. Well, maybe just one little kiss. What I'm trying to say is no one is as greedy as me. I like that. Men adore it. I deplore their involuntary muscle actions. I have an empty stomach of them. I spit on their early graves and jerk to their faded glorious memory cremated in my mind blind. Get it? Cancel the keep, boil the sweet, but drown the creep deep. It tenderizes meat, honey. Okay, I'm going to finish things off here.
He's been reading Sylvia Plath, I think.
Before my last piece, this is my confession number 1.
How many are there?
I always thought I had two choices in this world in regards to life and love. to either live with it or die for it. Well, I opted for the neither. The neither. Because I knew what side of the bed I was on. I was on the other side. No, I was on the underside. Well, to tell you the truth, I wasn't on the bed at all. And in closing, I'd like to recite to you an oldie but a goodie. It's called My Alphabet, and that will be the end of Gordo's presentation. A is my alphabet. A is for A-bombs that clog my drains. B is for all the blind dates I was raped on. C is a car that honks my name. D is a drunk who lives for me. E is for everything that I ever wanted and less. F is for all the friends that I've had and died. G is for all the girls that I nearly went out with. H is for home, and home is where the closet is. I, nothing insured, nothing ventured, nothing dentured, nothing insured, nothing inch-wormed. J is a jealousy that slides like grease. K is a kettle of fish that you nearly boiled me in. L is for leather lap rises love food on my tongue. M is for Marcy, poor deserted Marcy, who wiped a glass with her love's shirt tail, you know? O is for all the old ladies.
N.
No more Valentines. O is for all the old ladies I nearly smothered while walking up Kingsland High Street on the way to Safeways. P is a passion I shoot to pass. Q is a queerdo who licks my sugar vein. R is a romance that blow out my rectum. S is a slide that pays to get in. T is for my twin who binds me up to show that I am free. You aren't much. V is for Virgin Mary who screwed for Jesus. W is a wanting that I don't want to talk about right now. X is an extremely uninteresting, diseaseless X-ray. Y is for all the young and the beautiful boars. And Z is anything that you want it to be. Thank you.